Hey, Liberty, it's me. I'm just leaving for school. I thought I'd give you a call and see what's up, maybe how you were doing. Anyway, if you're not still annoyed with me, I thought maybe you could give me a call back later. Yeah, anyway, hopefully talk to you. Bye.
You still here?
Yeah, I was just about to leave.
You gonna be late?
No, I've got study hall first period, so I think I'll be fine.
Oh, okay, you get all your homework done last night?
Yeah, it's kind of hard not to want to stay locked in my room.
What's that supposed to mean? Was everything cool here last night, or what?
Yeah, it was just quiet. And not because you were on the overnight shift.
I see. You mean between your mom and Janet?
Yeah, it was awkward. I mean, you asked Janet not to leave, and she agreed to stay. But then you were gone all night.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. So, is your mom around?
No, she already left.
And what about Janet? Is she up?
Yeah, up and out of here. She and Liberty are a lot alike in that way.
What?
Well, that they're going to do whatever they want to do no matter what
No.
else
Parker,
said.
I mean, she's gone. I left her a note saying that she should stay in and relax today.
Yeah, she got the note. She read it, and she threw it out.
Where'd she go? Or do I even have to ask?
Come on, Dad. She went to go see Dusty. The guy's in the hospital. Where else would she go?
Parker, listen, I get it. I do. I understand why she wants to be there.
So do I. I mean, it's exactly the same for me when Liberty was sick.
No, and I'm not trying to keep them apart at all, but she's got to think about herself right now. She's got to think about the baby as well.
Well, do you really think she's going to do something to put the baby in danger?
No, not at all.
Okay, so I don't see what your problem is. Besides, she's going to be at the hospital if anything were to happen.
I just don't want her to put herself in a position where something could happen. That's what I'm saying. And I know she's worried about Dusty and everything, but she's just got to look at the big picture. Listen, I'm sorry. I got to go. Good luck at some more, okay? Janet. Thought you were going to stay home and get some rest today.
I can't. He needs to wake up. The doctor says the longer he's unconscious. Oh, gosh. I can't stand seeing him like this. How could this happen? Who would do something like this?
I was riding the forensics lab all night trying to get a read on the bullet. If we can get something on that, then it's a place to start.
Did they find any fingerprints?
You were shot in Metro, Janet. The place is full of fingerprints.
What about the security video? Couldn't they see the guy's face on that or anything?
Yeah, the video's in the forensics lab as well. I'm not sure whether or not they're going to be able to pull anything off of it.
Do you think this was a robbery?
No, I don't. We saw Dusty trying to give the guy his wallet, and the guy refused. Then they went back to talking. Dusty tried to blindside him, and then they struggled for the guy's gun. Have you had any breakfast? Come on, I'm gonna get you some right now. I'm not gonna let you fight me on this. Let's go. Okay? Bar out of the vending machine is not what I would call breakfast.
I know, but I want to be with Dusty.
Well, you also have to worry about that baby.
I am. I promise you.
I'm worried about you.
I know you are.
And I know you got a lot on your plate right now.
Okay, listen. Once Liberty comes home and she is 100% better and Dusty's awake, we're going to move into our new house. And then we'll move out of Carly's. And then you guys could go on with your life and we can go on with our life. And for once, we're all going to be happy and boring.
Well, I think boring kind of sounds wonderful after the year we had.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Come, I want to go sit with him, okay?
All right, I'm going to go with you. If only to watch you eat that high-protein, cardboard-tasting excuse for breakfast.
Pop! What are you doing here? I can't believe you're here.
I heard about what happened to Donovan.
How?
Teresa, I'm sorry, Janet.
Oh, thanks, Pop.
I really relate. You know, these punks will shoot you for $25 in quarters in the till.
Well, I wouldn't think you'd have that kind of trouble in your store, Mr. Ciccone.
Now, why do you say that? I'm a small business owner just like Donovan was. I mean is.
Well, still, everybody back home on the street has to know that you're connected with Ralph Manzo.
Jack?
It's all right, honey. Listen, Jack, that kind of protection is an urban legend.
Really? I assure you what happened to my brother was very real.
Ralph's in a federal pen. He doesn't have that kind of reach, and it's never reached me.
We know that, Pop.
Take this outside.
What's up with him? Is that what he thinks about our family?
Have you tried to call the school?
I did. Faith didn't make it to homeroom. Lily is terrified that she took the money to buy drugs, but I really don't think that's the case. And I don't want to turn this into something that it's not.
No, I get it. Listen, I'd be freaked out too if it were my kid. Why don't you let me find out what I can before we scare the heck out of Faith, okay?
Thanks, Jack. Why are you big for this?
Don't mention it.
Sorry for sounding defensive before, Jack. But people have made remarks like that about our family for years because of our name. Guess I'm a little sensitive to it.
Listen, I got some things I gotta take care of. I want you to promise me you're gonna go home and get some rest.
I'm fine, Jack, I promise.
I'll keep an eye on her. No need to worry about that.
Interesting you're concerned about that now. I'm calling soon. Nothing. I'm thinking if I had more information, I'd be able to find Faith faster.
Information like what she was wearing this morning?
I can tell you that.
No, actually, I was thinking more along the lines of the name of her dealer.
Her what?
What? Jack, it's not that serious. She's just acting out here. She doesn't have a dealer.
I have the most amazing news. You guys will never, ever guess. What?
This isn't the way it was supposed to work out. Yeah? Yes, operator. Put him through. Ralph, listen to me. I know you're locked up and all, but I never meant for this kid to be shot. I just wanted him to get the message to stay away from... I know, that's the problem. I'm starting to think it's better if he never wakes up. I have to call you back. You hear any of that?
No. Why? Was it Janet?
Cement distributor.
So she went home.
We had an unexpected visitor.
Yes, Liberty, I heard.
Jan was thrilled. She wanted Liberty to get out of the hospital, away from the germs and all.
Yeah. So you just decided to hang out and make some business calls in Dusty's room?
I told Jan I'd stay and keep an eye on him and call her if there was any change. So I thought I'd do a little work while I sat here. Yeah,
That's nice of you.
least I could do. She's some girl, my Janet. And a great mother. It's nice to see.
Yeah, but one has to wonder, Mr. Ciccone, why? Why now?
Excuse me?
Why all this attention and interest paid to Janet after all this time?
It was the day that went by when her mother and I weren't thinking about her and praying for her. We were always worried about Janet.
Really? You were worried about her, were you? But you never reached out? You never tried to find her or help her and Liberty out?
I'm not going to explain myself to you, Jack.
You don't have to.
All right, let this drop then.
Not until we get something straight. I still care about your daughter very much, even though our marriage is over. But I gotta say, all this, it seems a little too easy. I don't want to see you hurt her again.
I don't want to hurt her either.
A guy like you're all right with this? That I'm divorcing her, that she's carrying my baby and she's in love with another man?
What do you mean, a guy like me?
You are a guy that turned your back on his pregnant daughter, treated her like dirt for the last 20 years. I don't want to see that happen to her again.